Carrie Underwood and Mike Fisher have been married since 2010. While their relationship has mainly been portrayed as strong and supportive, they have faced challenges, including career-induced separations, personal tragedies, and the pressures of public life. Today, we'll discuss all the red flags in their relationship. But before we jump into it, I dug my key into the side of his pretty little souped-up Dodge Hellcat, carved my name into his leather seats. I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights, slashed a hole in all four tires. Maybe next time he'll think before he eats.
Snacks. Y'all, I'm talking about snacks. Get your minds out the gutter now. Y'all so damn nasty.
And our online concession stand at rrgsnacks.com has a ton of goodies for you to share with all of your loved ones. From Western barbecue bacon jerky, freeze-dried goodies, butter toffee peanuts, and gummy sour peach rings. Carrie Underwood's journey to stardom began in 2005 after winning Season 4 of American Idol. Although her career was headed in the right direction, her love life was at a standstill. She told People magazine, "I'm about the only person in my family that's made it to 24 without being married. That's the way it works where I'm from." So, did she feel pressured to settle down at a young age? Maybe so. In a span of 2 years, the Oklahoma native dated NFL quarterback Tony Romo, Gossip Girl actor Chase Crawford, and Travis Stewart. In 2008, her bassist wanted to introduce her to his friend. That friend turned out to be Canadian-born professional hockey player Mike Fisher. Not only was Carrie apprehensive about going on a blind date, but she was also worried about the distance between them, since Mike played hockey in Ottawa and she was based in Tennessee. Either way, they met up for a date, and their chemistry was off the charts. Carrie immediately texted her bassist, "Hot, hot, hot," to approve of Mike's physical appearance. Because of their demanding careers and the miles between them, they were forced to keep the connection alive through phone calls. It seemed to work for them, though. Carrie told Glamour magazine, "We're both independent people, so we can't have somebody around 24 hours a day, 7 days a week." Athletes tend to get a bad rap and are described as players due to their wealth, resources, and access to unlimited punani. However, Carrie wasn't worried about all that. She said, "I don't have to worry about Mike. He's going out. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't bat an eye." On New Year's Eve 2008, they had their first official date. Carrie told Glamour magazine that she decided to take charge. She said, "We were in front of people, and he's not a big PDA guy. I figured I'll go in for it because he can't leave me hanging, right? So I made him kiss me in public."
So you forced him to kiss you even though you knew he wasn't a fan of PDA. All right, girl.
From there, their relationship moved forward at full speed. Although Carrie was happy to have someone in her life who understood the scrutiny of living in the public eye, Mike wasn't entirely on board with their relationship being in the spotlight. He told People magazine, "It is what it is. I'm never really used to it. She's used to it, but it's a little different for me and learning to deal with it." In December 2009, he proposed, and she said yes. They got married at a Ritz-Carlton in Georgia in 2010. For the first few months of their marriage, they spent weeks apart as their demanding careers took them in different directions. Mike told People magazine that Ottawa was his home, and he wanted to stay there for as long as his team, the Ottawa Senators, wanted him. He was convinced Oklahoma-born Carrie loved the city as well. He said, "We're both comfortable here. Home is where we are, so let's make this home." An insider stated Carrie had promised Mike she'd move to Canada following their wedding, but she reneged when they said their I do's.
Oh, line heifer.
Thankfully for them, in February 2011, Mike was drafted by the Nashville Predators, which meant he and Carrie could bridge the gap and live under the same roof. They welcomed their first child in 2015. In the next few years, they suffered multiple miscarriages. While healing from the pain, Carrie dove deep into her career. Some say she used work as a distraction to the point of neglecting Mike. In 2017, Mike celebrated his 37th birthday, and when NBC asked Carrie what she got him for his special day, she responded, "I didn't get him anything. I'm terrible." or was he terrible? In 2010, a source told NBC Sports that after the couple got into an argument, Carrie was in tears and locked herself in the bathroom. And then in 2015, Mike knocked out a rival hockey player's tooth during a game against the Anaheim Ducks. An expert told Glam.com website, "He seems to have some problems with self-regulation, and if that spills over to the marriage, they have a problem." Mike retired from hockey in 2017, only to unretire in an attempt to help his team win a Stanley Cup. And then, shortly after hosting the November 2017 Country Music Awards, Carrie fell from the front stairs of their Nashville home. She told the Bobby Bones Show she was taking the dogs out and missed a step. The fall sent her to the hospital with a broken wrist that required surgery and cuts to her face that required 40 to 50 stitches.
Damn, how many steps they got?
Due to her facial injuries, she refrained from posting on social media up until she popped back up with a series of weird pictures. In the photos, she concealed her face in various ways. Not only were people ticked off about her constantly shielding her face, they were suspicious about the events that led to her being injured. Some online users were convinced that a simple fall from some stairs wouldn't result in Carrie getting so many stitches in her face. From there, social media users hypothesized that Carrie's relationship was full of toxicity. Rumors even swirled that the couple was headed for divorce. An insider told In Touch Weekly, "She and Mike love each other, but like any couple, they've had challenges. So much so that at times, Carrie has been at the breaking point." Mike retired from hockey again in 2018, and they welcomed baby number 2 in 2019. Shortly after the birth of their second child, Life and Style and Radar Online ran stories about the couple's marriage being in turmoil. Carrie addressed the rumors on social media, calling them stupid and ridiculous. Their relationship made it through the pandemic relatively unscathed. As soon as restrictions were lifted, Carrie was out of there.
Bye, Ashley.
She signed on for a Las Vegas residency in 2021, which she has extended several times. An insider said, "Mike is a traditional guy and feels Carrie's priority should be her family. He was very disappointed when she extended her Las Vegas residency." In 2024, she was announced as one of the new judges on American Idol. Naturally, this added to her already packed schedule, and sources reported that Mike was concerned about her ability to balance work and family commitments, including maintaining their 400-acre Tennessee farm.
She better get out there and milk them cows.
Carrie was reportedly worried about taking on too many projects as well. An insider told Life and Style magazine, "Carrie is excited, but now that it's official, she's stressed out and under a lot of pressure. Though she isn't admitting it, Carrie thinks she may have taken on too much." That same year, Mike was reportedly ready to expand their family through surrogacy. However, an insider told Life and Style magazine, "She doesn't want to put all her energy and time into making it happen. She just wants to appreciate what they have. There's so much to be thankful for." They also appear to differ in terms of their personalities. Carrie told People magazine that she's an extreme introvert. And then she told Today's Country Radio with Callie Bannon, "I don't want to go to restaurants. I don't want to travel. I don't want to go anywhere. I love being at home. I would literally never leave my house. I get nervous in crowds and in group settings and stuff like that." As for Mike, Carrie said he has millions of friends and tries to encourage her to step out of her comfort zone. Carrie said, "I'm like, we don't need to go out all the time. So I pull him back a little bit. And then he's like, we need to go somewhere sometimes. Can we please interact with other people?"
With her boring self.
That brings us to August 2024. A source told In Touch Weekly that Carrie and Mike were at their breaking point, and friends were worried that the pair had fallen out of love. The insider added, "Carrie is getting tired of faking it. It's heartbreaking, but the marriage is clearly in crisis."
This insider show got a lot of tea.
The source noted that despite being married for over a decade, Mike and Carrie have not celebrated their anniversary since 2021. They have not walked a red carpet together since the 2022 CMA Awards. Their lack of public appearances was apparently a mutual decision. An insider told the Daily Mail,
"Here go that insider again."
"They used to share more, but they have had a lot of trolling, so don't want to put themselves through any unnecessary negativity. There are a lot of haters out there, and both Carrie and Mike like to keep things positive.
Now, who the hell thinking about Carrie and Mike? Nobody.
But not only that, the insider added that Mike and Carrie were arguing so much that their lives had turned into a nightmare. The insider said, "She thinks he's jealous and controlling, and he accuses her of being too Hollywood and of putting work first." While Carrie has been registered as a Republican in the past, she has not publicly declared her political affiliation. Her public statements generally focus on Christian values, love for country, and community rather than partisan politics. In a 2019 interview with The Guardian, Carrie stated, "I try to stay far out of politics if possible, at least in public, because nobody wins." But then, in January 2025, she performed at Donald Trump's inauguration, and all hell broke loose. She received backlash from her fans who have different political beliefs, including her fans in the LGBTQ community. The consensus is that Carrie shouldn't be supporting a candidate who has been accused of trying to strip away human rights. They also called her a goofball since Trump has strict immigration policies, and Mike is a Canadian immigrant who didn't even become a U.S. citizen until March 2019. Carrie hasn't shared any posts about the inauguration on her social media pages.
Got your tongue, Carrie?
Mike has been very vocal about opposing vaccine mandates, and he has previously spoken with conservative commentator Candace Owens. Therefore, it's pretty clear that he and Carrie share the same beliefs. Although he hasn't posted on his Instagram profile since 2023, online users wanted him to stand up for his wife and tell the haters to kick rocks. However, while Carrie was getting dragged by her blonde extensions, Mike remained quieter than a church mouse. Rumors of their alleged marital issues are unsurprising to the experts. Studies show that professional athletes often experience high divorce rates after retirement due to a combination of factors, including financial stress from a reduced income and more options to explore their lustful desires with others.
That sounds fun as hell.
At this point, all we can do is monitor this messy relationship. For now, we wish them nothing but the best.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Are we on point with these red flags, or are we tripping? Let us know your thoughts down below. And thanks for watching RRG.